Hey guys, I hope my audio doesn't suck nuts today, but assuming you can hear me correctly, we're gonna, instead of doing a Let's Play video, we're gonna do a Let's Crash video, as in Let's Crash Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Today we're playing version 1.1.5, which is, it's definitely better than 1.09. I mean, that was a really bad version, but it's got its own issues, and we're going to take a look at that right now. Okay, this is actually my third, they call it a Luxor Bowman. It's like a Lincoln town car, yeah, I think it's a town car. And I picked this one up at auction, and it took me a while to score it. I've not done much to it, and I poked the body a little bit, and it's a very clean car, and for the most part. I mean, let's look at the issues, and let's just do the experiment. The A button, B button, it's basically working. All right. And let's get under it and see what, take a look at our tires here. You notice how narrow the tires are relative to the body. Got a huge wide wheel well there, so it's, and then we have, here is the wheel hub bearing right there. So the tire is, all the way to the car, is off the bearing, so that's not great. If we zoom in here, we see that the brake drum is clipping through the rim. You see, around the mid-90s, around in the last 10-15 years, the standards for braking performance have gotten a lot better. I mean, if this thing stopped within a quarter mile, they're like, meh. But I mean, today it's got to be like 100 feet, and that's why the brakes on modern cars are much bigger, and then the rims have to be much bigger, and also the rubber on the sidewalls could not take much braking for it, or had a bunch of issues. I mean, in the last 20 years, tires have gone through a revolution. The tires these days are just like a standard run-of-the-mill tire these days is like a super performance race tire from 20 years ago. So again, let's take a look at this. I mean, again, the axle cover is clipped through the rim, and yeah, so this is not good. Also, in 1994, feds passed a regulation that mandated that all of these had to be turned into pimp mobiles. So therefore, we're going to have to do basically put Gonzo-sized rims on it, paint it pink, put in a shag on the upholstery. You just pimp it out into the max. Of course, that's a joke, but you get my. So basically, we got to pimp this thing. So our first issue is, let's go into our tablet, and we're gonna look at our tires. We're just going to use standard tires. Let's go for, oh yeah, 24 inches. The stock on that is like 205, which is, as I said, is too narrow for the car, and just something a little bit more proportional to how big the car is. And the ratio is going to be 30. So let's buy this rim, and so we're going to need full set, and we're going to buy it. Alright, now let's grab the rim. Let's just grab this first. that those brakes are okay. I know I'm not I don't care enough about them to like. Sometimes I'll restore a car, but when a car comes in, it's in pretty good shape like this one is. I'm like, meh. I'll just drive it. So, meh. All right. Now we needed rims, and we. Alright, we need nice pimp rims. It means nice, shiny, really expensive. Yeah, I think I was using those. Let's use those again. Let's jack that up to 20. They don't really explain what ET is, and it's always zero, so I'm just going to leave that alone. So, I'm going to spend like 8 grand on rims here. I don't know, one of my friends just popped in. I'll see what he said later. Alright. Take, Alright, we're gonna put our rims together. I prefer pimp rims. They're supposed to be in the have a bright gold or a bright a silver finish. Really, just flashy and ostentatious. But within what's available, I think this is the best I can do. Alright, of course we got like a mile of clearance on all sides here. We gotta even have clearance around the tie rod end, which is an issue in any. So that one's good. Again, very good clearance. Go out and let's check. We have clearance on the body wall there, and we have plenty of space on the wheel well. On the front here, we got this partition, so that should be pushed in so it can so the wheel can turn properly. But that's not gonna. That's not something we're terribly concerned about at the moment. Okay, and that's starting to look like a pimp mobile. Alright, let's take a look at our engine again. X, B, alright. Alright. see if we can drive this thing. Need that, and I thought I'd inspected this car. Yeah, I'm gonna need that too, so. Dump oil into this thing. I think I got too many video feeds running right now, that's why it's getting a little bit slow. I don't think that's the primary issue with the game at the moment, but should be able to drive the car. For a luxury car, this engine sounds like ass. I mean, it's like luxury cars have really mild cams, and they do everything they can to make them run very, very smooth. I mean, like on a real Lincoln, I mean, you just don't hear the engine. They have like, so this engine sounds like, oh. Alright. Alright, Plays TV is buggy as hell. This is now the second take, just like the first video. Well, YouTube still lets you edit things together, at least until September. Alright, this can just be quick. We'll just press A button, B button, crash the game just like the first take, but hopefully this will be a keeper, and that's how you crash CMS18. I don't know why Plays TV is not recording. Come on, Plays TV.